What up, guys? Astro here, back at it again with another video, and I'm coming to you guys after a 10-ish hour, 10 plus hour live stream of Starfield that just got released today. This video will be released today, and I had a whole 10-hour stream. If you guys want to check out the first playthrough that is completely live on live stream, you guys can go check that out over there. And this video is going to be about giving you guys my first impressions on the game. What is Starfield? How is Starfield versus Star Citizen, right? That's what the question of the day is. That's what everyone's questioning is. How is it compared to Star Citizen? Guys, it's not even in the same genre. Before we get into that, you guys know what to do. Smash that like button, leave a comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate all your guys' support. It's so great to have this community going the way it is. I'm tired after 10 hours of live streaming, but we're going to make this video for you anyways. So, again, what is Starfield? How is it Starfield versus Star Citizen? They're not even in the same genre, guys. Okay, I'm going to show you guys some footage of Starfield of me playing in the live stream and put it into this video. We'll talk about the bugs, we'll talk about the struggles, we'll talk about what it does good, what it does bad, space flight, combat, just the game in general. We'll talk about it all. But again, guys, they're not even in the same genre. Let me tell you this. Starfield is a solo RPG, and Star Citizen is a space sim. Starfield is not a space sim. It's a RPG. Let's go show some footage off, and let's talk about that while we're watching it. Alright, guys, so here we are. Let's talk about this first. What happened first? First off, the game when it was initially released. From what I know, everyone was having a problem initially getting the game to start. The game was released, but it would consistently say, you know, it's too early to start this game. You can't play yet. It's too early. And that went on for a while. And people were trying a bunch of different things, restarting, their Steam, restarting their Xbox app, trying to download different things off of the store and whatnot. And eventually there was some kind of massive big update or something, and it was a massive update, by the way. It was another over 100 gigabyte update to the game. So the game itself is 140 gigabytes or something like that. Then there was a small update that was 15 gigabytes, and then the massive update before the game even started to start the game was 117 gigabytes. So first off, that's a lot, okay? And just the annoyance of not starting when the time started. So it was looking like a scary launch. But after a little bit of struggle and frustration, we got into the game and everything was going great. Plus, we just spent some time watching or listening and looking at some of the pictures of the audiobook. So it wasn't all too bad. But that was the first 30 minutes impression of the game, was not getting the game to start. And that was a little bit frustrating. But anyways, moving on from that, let's talk about the next situation. All right, so then we get into the game, right? Let's take a look at that. That looks dangerous. Land, that look. Land. My game. Land. Oh. Lynn.
Ella, get the readings.
Lynn. Oh. Lynn, I'm good. Isabel, did you see that? Alright, so let's talk about that, right? Right off the bat, in the beginning of the game, there was some issues with the game and stuttering and little things like that, like constantly. By the way, this would constantly happen whenever the game would render anything, and this is not a computer performance issue. This is just game tuning and whatnot. It just did not perform very well in a lot of cases. And it didn't matter if you lower the settings or whatever you did, changed it from windowed to borderless to full screen. It was just on the struggle bus for a lot of moments. It would just happen for moments, and that was definitely frustrating. So it definitely has its bugs. We'll look at a few more in just a second. Oh shit! Oh! Whoa! Hold on, game. Can we pause it? Holy cow. Let's see if changing the settings does anything, because this is not okay. This is not acceptable. My computer is at, like, the whole time I'm watching, my computer's at like 15 CPU. We'll drop it down to high and see if that does anything. Nope. See, it doesn't do anything. Ah! Press O. Pressing 0. Okay. Alright. Well, beautiful, isn't it, right, guys? It's absolutely beautiful. So as you can see, there's all kinds of stuttering happening, and I'm telling you, my CPU is running great. Everything else on my computer is running great. The task manager is telling me nothing's going wrong, and there's no spikes, none of that. It's just the game is not performing well. So that's my experience. I don't know. I haven't looked at anybody else's videos. I haven't discussed it with anybody. I'm recording this video right after this live stream. So this is just my straight first impressions on the game. So those are the biggest issues I've had in the game. Those are the biggest ones, and it happens anytime you're going into kind of big moments. There's gunfire, we're in combat. It kind of stopped later on in the game. Okay, so it stopped. It was something that went away. Okay, so I started doing, I did more combat later, and I did more space combat later, and it was less stuttery, and it didn't have that problem anymore. I don't know why it went away, but in the beginning of the game, it was definitely bad, but eventually it got better. And so, hooray for that. One thing that does not get better, I'm going to show you the next big bug that I have an issue with that does not get better. Let's take a look at it. Alright, Barrett, what the fuck is going on?
Now that was some fine work on the pressure.
See, like this freezing is not me.
You dug up the artifact, right? That means you saw it. The visions. You're coming with me to Constellation. You're part of this now.
What visions?
For choosing.
What's your favorite thing on the menu? See? It's definitely not the fact on what setting I have it on.
Corporate policy requires me to state that everything Caribou offers is my favorite. If you don't see what you want, feel free to ask.
So, like, look. The game's still broken. What if I play in windowed mode?
Hi there!
I might try playing in windowed mode.
Thanks for stopping in. Feel free to look around. I can take care of transactions, and if you've got questions, just ask.
So, as you can see, throughout the game, you constantly, every single time you start a conversation with a person, they will do the animations of them speaking. Like, you'll see their mouth move, and it doesn't always stutter like it does. Okay, so the stuttering went away, but every time you start a conversation with anybody, no matter what, anytime you start a conversation, they'll do the animations of their mouth moving for the first sentence, for the first verse. They will do the animations of their mouth moving. No sound will happen. Nothing will come out. And then the volume will come after, and they'll just stand there looking at you. But after that, when you ask them the second question and they start their second line, then it goes to normal and everything's fine. But that doesn't go away. I played for 10 hours. That doesn't go away. Always the first line that every character has when you talk to them, it stutters and it messes, or it doesn't stutter, but the audio doesn't link up, and there's lots of audio bugs throughout the game. And so that's that, guys. For the bugs, like that's what I'm gonna talk about. I'm not gonna go too much further into the bugs and whatnot. There's definitely more, but those were my biggest complaints, and I'm getting those out of the way quick. We're talking about the bugs and the faults and the things that I experienced. I don't know if everyone else was experiencing these bugs, but this is what I experienced. So that was my experience on the bugs. The rest of the stuff, let's talk about the game and its mechanics and things that it did right. So let's look at some of that stuff, right? All right, let's look at some. So what about character customization, right? Character customization is pretty good. It's it's not flawless, but there's lots of options, lots of different things to check from. There's backgrounds and traits and whole skills that you can do. There's the character customization in this game is outstanding. There's lots of cool things you can do, and lots of cool, unique, probably character builds you can make in this game. Not to mention your crewmates and all the different crews you can have, and the combination of skills you can make with your crew and things like that. It can get pretty wild. There's all kinds of customization stuff in that category, and I can't wait to see what I come up with and what others come up with, and all the things that together as a community people come up with in this game for not only character customization, but skill customization, character builds, crew customizations, ship customizations. Let's talk about that real quick, right? Ship customization. So ship customization, okay? These right here that we're looking at are different ships that you can purchase and stuff, but you can customize all the parts. You could build your ship from scratch, I believe. Like absolutely from scratch, you can build a ship from scratch. It kind of looks all kind of junky. Most of the parts look a little bit junky, and to me, it kind of doesn't. It's not very appealing. The ships aren't too appealing in my opinion, but the sheer customizability that you can have in this game, that is going to be interesting to see what people come up with and all the things that they can do with it. So I'm excited to see things like that, the ship customization and things like that. Here, let's give this a little further up, like other ships and stuff like that. That's one of the biggest ships that you can look at right off the very beginning of the game. It's cool. It's not necessarily super appealing to my eyes, but I like it and I can get with it. I'm very happy with it. The customization that you can do, I'm really interested to see what people will come up with. I'm really interested in that. Like, look at all the structural things, the weapons, all kinds of stuff you can do. Look at me scratching my head right there. I'm like, oh my god, the things you can do in this game, it blows my mind. It blows my mind. I can't take it. It's a lot. There's a lot going on. Lots of different customization. It's awesome. I'm excited to see what you guys do with it. Let's take the next thing that blows my mind on how much customization you can do, right? Let's take you guys over to, again, I talked about a little bit with the character customization. Let's talk about the character builds and their skills. Let's take a look at that, guys. Let's look at the skills. All right, guys, so the skill trees, the amount of skills you can get in this game, it's crazy. And I didn't realize it till the very end of the stream how insane the skill points go. I don't know what max level is in this game. I don't know how many levels you can get. I don't know what kind of builds you can do in this game. But the sheer amount of skills that there are to pick from in this game is absolutely wild. It's so huge, so many different trees to go down, and the character customization or the skill, the builds you can make. I can't wait to see what people do. Your crewmates, like I said, all your crewmates will have specific skills, so I don't know if you could level up your crewmate skills or not, or I know you can hire different people and get different people and make different crews, but I don't know if you could improve on your own crewmates' skills. That is for something I'll have to find out in the future. Again, I haven't looked up anything on this game. This is all my complete first impressions of the game, but yes, this is the skill system. It's crazy. There's a lot to it. It's awesome. Let's talk about what I found out at the very end of the stream real quick with the skill system, because as you can see here, just real quick, you can see that in order to go down deeper into the skill tree, you have to put points into that same tree. So you need one more skill point in the tech tree to advance to the advanced skills. I already had 3 in the tech tree, so it takes 4 to go to each layer. That is something that you can clearly see, and I understood that. That makes sense. Got it. No problem. What I didn't understand is this right here. I'll show you right now. We ranked up. Oh, yeah. So we have the ability to rank up now. Okay. So we increase ship turning rate and maneuverability. Right? Rank up. Wait. It takes a skill point to rank up? Oh, goodness, this game is crazy. So, wow. Okay, so here at the very end of the stream, 10 hours in, I realized that in order to go from rank 1 to rank 2 to rank 3 in that individual skill, you also have to spend an actual skill point to do that. So it limits on how many skills you can get in all the trees and throughout the entire game. So you really have to make your decisions on where you're going to go with your skills, and that to me is a mind blower too. There's got to be a lot of levels in this game, because otherwise you're going to be very specific on your skills, and it's going to be very narrow. You're going to go down one tree, you're going to go down the one skills, and you're going to specialize in that kind of stuff, which will be cool too, because your crewmates could be specialized and things like that. So all in all, I'm really impressed with the skill system in the game. I'm impressed with the characters in the game. I'm impressed with the crew in the game. Let's talk about some other really awesome positive things about this game. How about the game itself, the characters, the interactions with the game, and the people itself? Let's take some of that. So characters, interactions in this game, especially this one right here, guys. Check this character interaction, guys. Some of the characters are really cool. A lot of the cool things, there's a lot of cool things in this game with books and posters and all kinds of other cool things. But check this one out, guys. This one blew my mind. This robot is awesome. Do you know any human jokes? That's interesting. Okay.
I am looking at one. I hope that was a suitable response. Constellation did not equip me with a sense of humor. I have done my best to mimic Barrett's.
Damn! That was the biggest bird ever. Oh, what? This man, I said, hey, yo. Do you know any human jokes? And this man said, yeah, I'm looking at one. Oh, damn. Damn, so, yeah, guys. Vasco's got jokes, guys. Vasco is a hell of a character. There's a lot of characters in the game where I'm just really impressed with their personalities. I think Bethesda did a really good job on that. Like the characters that are in the game have solid, awesome personalities. Sometimes the animations can be a little lame, and sometimes the expressions in their face is not the greatest. But the backstories and stuff behind the characters and their personalities is really awesome, and it's really exciting. And so those are things I'm really enjoying in the game. Like I said, there's other things like books that you read have really cool, interesting stories when you're reading books. All the notes, the audio tapes that people get left behind, stories of side stories. things like that. There's so many options in this game. This game is full of options. Okay, so let's get back into talking about Star Citizen versus Starfield. Okay, so this is a game on its own. Like, this is a single player solo RPG that is a space sci-fi genre, but it's a single player RPG. This is not a space sim. This is about story and things that you can do and the options and the craziness of how vast this universe is. Okay, this game is humongous. This game has so many options, so many people to talk to, so many dialogues, so many missions, so many worlds, so many stars. It's insane. Okay, there are so many different things you can do, and it's a solo game. Okay, that is what this game is. But in that sense, this game does it right, and I can't wait to play more. This is no Star Citizen. Okay, I love Star Citizen. I think Star Citizen's still a better game, guys. But that's just because Star Citizen Space Sim, it's just so great. It's just the flight model. We haven't got to the flight model yet. Let's not go into there. Let's not go into there, guys. But this game has so many cool things, so many options. Its potential is so huge, so huge. So many cool stories. So let's get into what everyone's waiting for. The major Star Citizen versus Starfield. What is flying in space like? Well, let's take a look, guys. Alright, guys. Here's my first reaction with chat on the flying in this game, in the space flight.
To be honest, it's not bad. Let me tell you guys something, okay? I've been flying this for a quick second, right? This is not Star Citizen. let's be for real, guys. This is not Star Citizen. The flying in this game, this is this is not Star Citizen. I mean, I'm in a spaceship. I'm always happy to be in a spaceship. Sure. But it feels like garbage. How do I roll?
Alright, so this was my very first impressions of me flying it. I still, to this point, after flying it a bit more, I'll show you some more clips in a little bit, in just a second. It's not Star Citizen, guys. Come on, it's not. This is not a space sim. It's cool, like I said. It's always cool to be in a spaceship. It's always great to be in a spaceship. So I'm happy with it, and I'm gonna enjoy it. And it's a great game. It's a different genre. It's a solo RPG, not a space sim. So, you know, you got what you got. So that's that on that. Let's show you some more clips of the space flight. I will fly Star Citizen any day of the week, anytime, anywhere over this game's flight model. This game's flight model is nothing compared to Star Citizen. Let's be real, guys. Star Citizen is so far above everyone else in space sim, then it's so far above. So like this game's flight model, flying in space within this game, is fun. It's awesome, and I think it's good. Flying in this game, space flight in this game is good. But Star Citizen is so amazing that it doesn't even stand a chance. Star Citizen's flight model, you guys, we take Star Citizen's flight model for granted. Star Citizen is so polished on its flight model, and it's going to get only better and better and better and better and better. This game's flight model is good, but it's nowhere near Star Citizen. I'm going to show you guys some more things on the flight, because I know you guys want to see more flying stuff. So let's take more looks into it, alright?
Contact Charlie 3. That's you.
That's
Charlie 3.
that's me. Hi.
Nice to meet you. Bye, Charlie 3.
Hi.
Doing my daily paving forward. Avoid the Altair system. Not big time.
Thanks for warning me about the altars. Oh, I don't know what that means.
Sure. So, doing my rounds, pick up supply drops, and I grabbed the Altair system. Oh boy,
I'm gonna go there and whoop their ass. It might be I can help out.
Charlie 3, you are looking to pay it forward like big time.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I won't tell you you're crazy, but wow. Bye, Charlie 3. You've been like the best Charlie 3 I talked to all week.
That guy is dope.
See guys, the interactions in this game, that's another great interaction I want to show you before we get into the actual space fight. That's what led to the space fight. That was really awesome. Now let's go check the space fight.
Oh shit. Those are some high level shits. How do I do a targeting system again? Hold on. Whoa! Whoa, dog. Oh, they're tearing me apart. Press O to repair with ship parts. Or circle. Whoa! Oh, well, that was that. What the hell was that? What?
Beautiful. And that wasn't the only death. I died to those guys quite a few times. Those guys are wild. They're way too high of a level for me, but it was still like, what the heck was going on? So let's show you a few of those, right?
What the heck? Y'all get it? What the heck is this game? And it's what? I have no idea what's even happening.
All right, so definitely a few of those, like I said, and it was very entertaining. It was very entertaining. I'll show you guys a little bit of when we finally got together and put in some work on them. So let's check out the kill shots.
God, they have so much firepower. Son of a bitch. Get wrecked, sir.
So that was it was fun. It was definitely some fun content. It was definitely some fun flying, and like I said, it's no Star Citizen, but it's still fun to play, and I can't wait to do it more. I really only got to do those 2 space flights that I just showed you guys. I spent a lot of time talking and a lot of time on planets, walking around and exploring. Didn't get too much of the space flight in. I can't wait to get more of the space flight in and do more. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. That's basically all I have for you guys. I'm gonna leave you guys with one final thing, but that's it. As you can see, this isn't Star Citizen, but it's still a space game and it's still a whole lot of fun. So expect to see a bunch of Starfield for live streams and for video content, but we're still going to play Star Citizen in between. We're going to be doing it all. We're going to be doing Starfield, we're going to be doing Star Citizen, we're going to be doing it all. But this is a nice, fun game to play and a good space content to put on the channel. And I hope you guys enjoy, because I'm going to be enjoying this game. I hope you guys enjoy this game, and I can't wait to get back into it and explore more. I'm going to leave you guys with one last clip, okay? So check this out. Starfield versus Star Citizen. What is Star Citizen? Is it worth purchasing? I think so. It's a fantastic game. Check it out for you guys yourself. It's not Star Citizen, but it's a great game. It's in a different genre. Go play the game. It's awesome. I'm going to leave you guys with this final clip. Oh, by the way, guys, you guys know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. Smash that like button, leave a comment down below, and subscribe. You guys know what to do. But here you guys go. Look at this. I tried to get this guy to kill me. He wouldn't kill me. So I was like, I'm going to kill myself.
Then. Oh, wow. Running into rocks. You see? Look what running into rocks does in this game. Absolutely nothing. Oh, this game's so good. Look at this. Come here, buddy.
Now that's Star Citizen for you guys, right? No, it's nothing like it. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. This is Astro Manny signing off. I hope you have a wonderful day, and adios.